Okay, welcome back. I'm gonna look at my roster. I haven't played with these guys. So Liam Hendricks is our top. He's 85. Oof. I don't know what to start with here. We got two okay starting pitchers, but I'll do a slugger. Um, Alright, let's get through the spring training and see how it goes. Not the worst spring training. Alright, opening day versus the Angels. What's his stamina? Ooh. What about this guy? Ooh, from what it looks like, we have no one with really good stamina in our bullpen, which is bad. All these guys are over. Not Aaron Jacks. Anyways. Oof. I think we need to start with. I know we start with. Actually, let's just go through first month of baseball, okay? Go through the first month, see how we're doing here. Okay, so we hit 500. Ooh. You offer Carter Caps 2776 overall for our first base. Jose Medina, and shortstop. Our bullpen isn't that good. That would really help out. What if we... I'm gonna accept that. And yeah.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros finished off a 3-game sweep as they dismantled the A's 7-0. As of today, the Astros sit in first place in the American League West Division, while the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. The Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-4. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East, while the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. At the start of the day, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division, while the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West. The Bronx Bombers
at free agency, because that should be easier to start. You'll have a bunch of free agents. I'll be able to get in some people. Cubs, third baseman Tommy La Stella, 29, 69 overall for shortstop JJ Harrell. What's our shortstop outlook? Oof. Oof. Yeah. No. Estelle won't grow any larger than what he was. With a sweep of Kansas City at least. Alright, where do we pick? We pick 10th. Oof. This catcher, Mark Hendrick. I think actually Edmonds would be my guy to go to in that pick. He also got Auto Rush and Kyle Miz down here. But I think I am going to stick with this Bennett Edmonds. So we need a catcher. Bad. And pitcher Willie De La Cruz. Alright. I think I'm gonna take this second baseman, Tino Parra. Alright. This center fielder, Sean Diaz. Actually, no, closing pitch. No, let's take the center fielder. Alright. Starting pitcher, Sam Gomez. I'm gonna take Dan Gaston. Sam Gomez. There's some guys down here, but it's starting pitcher, relief pitcher, Parkinson. I'm gonna take Parkinson. As our first pick, he's gonna get a pretty hefty contract. What is Bennett Edmonds right now? 55, but he's pretty good to get to 96. All but one are pretty good to get over 80s, and that's Dan Gaston, who's slower. But hey, I ain't complaining. So next year should be let's go with Chris Sale. We won't get Chris Sale. We could probably go out and get Marco Estrada. Beef up this starting pitching lineup a bit. When you look at it, we gotta beef it up quite a bit still. Toss those two in a trade. And no second base. We can't throw a second baseman at him. I think it's time for Beretta to get some time in there, if you ask me. I think we'll just wait. Like I said, it's gotta get to the off season with maybe a good season, so offer LeMahieu. Ooh, second base, 29-year-old. Definitely gonna accept that. That'll help me a whole bunch more at second base and on the hitting side of things.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 4-2. Also out of Oakland, the team has completed a trade and have acquired second baseman DJ LeMahieu from the Colorado Rockies. Going the other way, closer Andres Medrano and one additional player. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-1. The Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-0. The Mariners got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-8. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Chi Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-0. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-0. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 4-2. Adrian Gonzalez plated 3 runs on the day as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 6-2. The Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 10-3. The Cubs went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-2. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-1. The Atlanta Braves tossed a combined one-hitter as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 7-3. The Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Try junk. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna be Luis Garcia 3180 overall for I'm gonna accept that trade there. I should get us more. We got anyone in it? And we won. Anyways, let's go check out what these teams are doing. Alright, so they're 1 game back. They're 10 games back. We're 18. I just realized we have the Astros in our division. I'll wait for these 3 to hit. Hopefully hit. Reading the 6, I know I can make a move on them. Whoops. Alright. Rico Gulin 28. Matt Olson. Oof. What's first base look like? He's our starting first baseman. I can't do that. I'd love to, but I can't. He's our starting first baseman right now. I didn't know I'm giving up. 22 feet, 53 overall, right fielder. 33 D, 72 for K. Quackenbush, relief pitcher. I'm gonna accept that. Zach Britton is heading to Toronto. Mets are interested in Warner Park. They want Matt Olson, but they can't get Matt Olson because he's my starter. What don't they freaking get?
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they destroyed the Rays 7-1. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks finished off a two-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. The Orioles launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 2-1. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins.
Alright, so let's see.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, Aaron Sanchez grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Blue Jays past the A's 3-1. The Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles got 11 hits overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-1. Ian Kennedy was victorious for the 5th time this season as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 4-3. The Reds completed. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they dismantled the A's 9-2. The Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-5. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-1. The Texas Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-4. The Houston Astros combined for 4 total home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-5. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 4-3. The Bo Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-1. Danny Duffy got his second W of the season, helping the Royals push past the Twins 3-1. The Cincinnati Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-1.
Guess let's go look there.
The Mets allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Braves 4-2. The Marlins got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-5. The Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-2. The Rockies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The Pirates combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. The Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Here's that'll there's that'll work towards you. There we go. Oh no, I don't want it. Oh. Why they gotta do that to you? Well, he's holding up. I gotta start from the bottom up with his teammates. So let's see, can these guys pull out a couple wins? 30, 77 for... I got art because of all the trades I made.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-0. In other athletics news, catcher Josh Phegley will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. It's believed to just be a bruised arm. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-3. The Royals stole 5 bases in total as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-0. The Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-3. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team.
Ooh, they're starting to win games, which is good. Means playoffs. The hooks. Wait a minute, the hooks.
It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they dismantled the A's 7-1. Matt Bush got the W, his 11th this season, as the Rangers pushed past the Twins 2-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Charlie Morton got the W, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 unearned run, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 4-3. Luis Severino was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 6-0. The Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the White Sox 14-8. The Indians picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win in a walk-off against the Rays.
Won the game down. But did we win? That's the only problem. Did we win?
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday.
Can't lose.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside.
We gotta quick finish this.
Let's play ball.
We are playing
Ball four. Take the
to
break.
get to playoff baseball. Seriously.
Three. Take the break. Ball four. Three.
That's what we're going to get to is playoff
Three.
baseball.
Three.
A little easier for people to play
Ball
with.
four. Take the break.
2 outs fast.
First base.
That stone's tired. Okay.
Three.
Let's bring in.
Your attention, please.
Ball four.
Now,
Take the break.
pitching for the
Three.
White
He's
Number
set.
63.
Break. Ball four. Three.
Oh no.
Three. Ball four. Take the break.
Now pitching for the
Three.
White Hound,
Ball four. Take
number
the
3,
break.
Lane Zuminski.
I guess let's try and get this. We have to win this game. We have to. We're half a game ahead. We win. That or we need San Antonio to beat them. The missions have to beat the Hooks.
Your
Terry
attention, please.
Conforti is on to pitch out of the
Where are we at in the batting order for us? The bottom 2.
bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
12, Terry Conforti.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Eibner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third base.
Ready once again, Fernando Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in now, Donald Pita. He grounds it sharply to third. Jones loves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batter number 7.
Hello. Okay.
And the hitter, Vernon
Ready
Sanchez.
for another chance, Vernon Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And what is he? What is he?
Picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Go and find some to pinch it or to pinch run for him. Stop. Let me go out. Thank you. .62 speed with that second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another.
Duh. Bullpen.
Number 41, Pedro Gonzalez.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And
No,
he
he's
is
safe.
out at second. Caught
Was-
stealing.
Ooh.
Pedro Gonzalez will stay in the ball.
Really? Can you stop? I know how to play it. Oh,
Game is a new shortstop.
I know how to pay.
Stop.
I know how to pay.
Gonzalez.
Now we'll step off and read.
Let's go back to that replay. That would have been the 8th inning player. Would have been Fernandez.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right. Kita going back on it at the track. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging into.
Let's play ball.
The batter. Second base. Matthew Skaggs.
That hit him. He's got first.
Why did you just finish the inning as I wanted you to?
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rocktown, number 13,
Take the bait.
Owen Buskett. Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, the shortstop, Pedro.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Center fielder.
Striding in once again, Douglas Streeter. He pulls this one into right. McCord is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Catcher.
Digging in once again, John Worley. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Felipe Munoz grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 14-1, the final tally here. The Frisco Rough Rider.
The Hooks lost. I honestly don't want to look. Missions 1. So then how do they decide in this game? Do they look at the season series or what? Wait, did we make the playoffs? Or who made the playoffs?
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Josh Phegley added 3 RBI. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, the New York Yankees went deep 4 times.
We're not making postseason this year. And we're possibly looking at becoming the #1 overall pick. Yep, who wins the World Series? The Cubs defeat the Red Sox. Yep. Ooh.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Chicago Cubs swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
From 24 mil. Who can be our manager? Joe Madden? Glenn Hoffman? I wonder if Paul Molitor got released by the Twins. Managers, I think I'm gonna get Joe Madden. Let's make Joe Madden an offer here, bro. Offer 30 mil a year, or 10 mil a year for 15 years. Ooh, look at this. It's beating the Nationals for Bryce Harper, which is good, I guess, right? Yeah, Chris Sale. Alright, let's offer Chris Sale some gosh darn money here, huh? Worse than Boston's offering him, of course. For a week and I'll pay so much more money. Just come to us, please. We'll toss money your way. We'll do whatever you want. We'll toss money each and every way for you. Yep, dude. It's going up. Nobody knows it. Yes, do want, don't they? Come on, we need Paul Goldschmidt especially. This team would love to have him join it. Chris Sale. But who would want to stay with the Red Sox? I mean, right? Already moved for you. Shortstop, my bro. Manny Machado. Trust me, man. I'll pick you up some money. Craig Kimbrell, we're closing pitcher. Jeez, you know what? I'm still gonna offer him 70 mil easily. Zach Britton, bro. Come in, bro. Come on, bro. I know I'm gonna put you in the bullpen, but I can offer money that'll make that up. I know money can make all that up. Sweet money, huh? Hopefully that's some years behind that contract and player. Yeah. That's what I thought. Go to him. Okay, and again, I know I'm gonna offer you bullpen, but you know what? It's based on the bullpen. Money's the stuff right there for you, okay? We'll offer you 50. There we go. We'll just, okay, no. No, you. We'll offer you 100. You wouldn't know. Of course you're better than he is. Charlie Blackmon. Really? You didn't even think about joining the Rockies? Why don't you go join the Athletics? Because you wanna know what? Hello? Alright, so I didn't accommodate to that free agency because I had something to do real quick, but I was still sipping through it. So anyways, we signed a bunch of players. First base is still our only concern right now. But otherwise, let's see how I put this team together. See how we do in the preseason or spring training, whatever you want to call it. Oof, we tore up spring training. If you ask me, yep, we did. I think we did pretty fairly well. Very well. Anyways, spring training is coming to an end. Let's do it. Let's start this season. Let's play the first month of baseball. Come on. Alright, we're looking actually pretty good. 20-3. Losing 5 of our first 20. Okay, let's do it this way. Losing 5 of our first 30. We're already 7.5 games ahead of the
Hello
Astros.
there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics picked up 14 hits in total as they destroyed the Angels 10-2. The White Sox hit 3 long balls as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion 8-7. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-0. The Toronto Blue Jays amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-3.
Losing 5 in our first 30 is amazing. Something bad happened because we're starting to lose ball games.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-0. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. Brandon McCarthy got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 2-1. The Stros combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the Mariners 9-2. Danny Barnes got win number 1 on the year, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 3-2. Trevor Bauer got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Indians.
We better keep up on this. I'm simulate this draft just because I want to get over the season. We gotta be keeping ahead of ourselves without these players, because those players are serious losses.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's pounded out 17 hits in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-0. In other athletics news, left fielder Miguel Valdez is headed for the disabled list for at least the next 10 days. He's got a fractured bone in his hand. Giancarlo Stanton collected a total of 4 driven in as the Yankees disposed of the Rangers 9-6. They now have 5 straight wins. The Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the...
I suppose. No, I got my team the way I want it. Come on. You guys gotta start winning ball games. We have fallen tied with them, and if you look at wild card, we're tied with wild card. Gotta have someone this year. Nope. Doesn't bother me.
It's...
We lost 5-4. I hate these things. there a way to like turn off the notifications? Okay, let's do this. Contracts, auto, re-agency, manual trades, manual management, manual injury, auto, drafting, auto waivers. How do I turn off? Anyways, we got McCann still on there. And these two are. Is he even our starter, bro? I don't know. Who's our starter? Left field. Poker. So we got the 72 catcher back here. Goodness, this is gonna be tough second half of the season, if you ask me. Okay, Phillies, can you just not no more? Thank you. Byron Buxton's going to the Rockies. What? Oh, wow. Byron Buxton heading to the Rockies.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting out west in the American League, Joel Kopin picked up win number 8 this year as Texas got the victory over Oakland 5-4. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 4-3. Blake Parker collected his first W this season as the Angels got past the Rays 2-1. The Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. The Cubs finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-0. The Miami Marlins completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 2-1. Max Scherzer took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 8-6. John Brebbia earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 3-2. The D-backs got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. Raisel Iglesias got his second W of the season, helping...
There we go, picking up some wins now. We've climbed back into a tie with them, which is good. Which is what we needed, was to climb back into a tie. We need 2 wins here. Let's do one.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out west in the American League, Jake Arrieta got the W, his 11th this season, as the Athletics downed the Dodgers 5-3. The Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. The Texas Rangers brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. The Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-0. The Rays knocked
Sweep the Angels. 3-game sweep the Angels. 4 games with the Angels should help us officially win the event. Let's go.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 12-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 9.5 games behind first. And the Athletics are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West.
We're simulating 21 days. It needs to make playoffs. We gotta pick up some dubs, you guys. Come on. Pick up dubs, not losses. Half the game back. Wildcard we do lead, so. Right now.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-2. As of right now, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. They trail by 8.5 games. While the
Listen, 1 series at a time. Sweep of them should help that. We're still half fucking back.
The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Starting out west in the American League, Andrew Triggs grabbed win number 9 this year. It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. In the standings, the A's are in 1st place in the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Mariners are 4th in the division, 13 games out. The Toronto Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-8. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East. They're 15 games back, while the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the...
Let's play ball.
For the division win right here.
3.
Okay. So, I trust him to get it.
First base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 52, Ryan Butcher. Now pitching for the Astros, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Take the base. Ball 4.
And hitting for the Astros, number 27, Jose.
I'm gonna enter. They've clinched a postseason. And it all depends on who wins this game, really. It does. If if we win this game, we clinch postseason, I believe. Look at this. Every game counts. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up a closer.
Jake Marisnick is into the game.
Bullpen.
Now playing
He's a
right
decent
field,
pitcher in the bullpen.
number 6,
Big Campbell.
Jake
Keep
Marisnick.
warm up, bro. Warm up to close.
First offering on its way. Slider in for a strike. Head-to-head numbers against.
In case we don't get to close out this game, so we're gonna put in so let's warm up here as well. Let's get some weight room, I mean. We are
Pitch on the way.
Line
toward the alley in left center. On a base hit, so a great start to the ninth as a possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider.
Wait, did I see smoke? No, I didn't. Okay. So now we got Machado. He cruises up to bat.
On it again. Stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
What is he doing? He's a shortstop.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Barreto's on the move from first. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Bregman is there, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Here we go.
The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
All right.
Brad Peacock enters from the pen to start the ninth.
All right, now let's get to the bullpen. So we're not wasting time. It's ready and waiting. So let's sit down, bud.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer, and the inning is over.
All right.
Franklin Barreto will stay in the ball game as a new short.
Now playing shortstop, number 1.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Craig Kimbrell. And hitting for the Astros, number 1, Carlos
Into the box, Chang Ho Song. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Last strike now for Houston. And look out, October, here come the A's, champions of the American League West.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the...
Yes. For some reason a reliever got the win there. Don't know why, but woo! We did it. We won it. Let's go. Alright, so postseason is set. We will play the winner of... Oh, we play Cleveland.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, Ryan Buchter earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Athletics defeated the Astros 2-1. Heading into the day, the
Houston does make it out of the wild card round. Milwaukee makes it.
Hello,
Right,
baseball
so
fans. Thanks for
Rangers,
joining us on this October.
A win and a loss. A win, a loss. Let's quickly manage this. DeGrom will step on the mound for this game, huh?
Full force. Take the bait. Three. He said. Three. Ball four. Take the bait. Three.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 52, Ryan.
Oh, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. Now the pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-0 home. Swinging a soft liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Where are we at? Ooh.
Riding in for Oakland, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hard liner to center field. Zimmer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the east.
Leading off for the Indians, Catcher.
Three.
Andrew Miller enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Machado on his way to second. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Machado's.
Franklin Barreto will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a two-run shot to left center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
We need it. Second.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it's
Now we have
sailed right out of here.
Here's the catcher, Ryan McCann. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Okay, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Nelson Cruz. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Oh, Cruz.
Here now is our final line.
What would I have done if I didn't have Cruz? A two-run game-tying home run. And that's the reason I signed him. He's he can hit home runs. And now we take on the Yankees, who would defeat, isn't it?
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what...
In Yankee Stadium.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump...
Play ball. 3.
3.
Three.
Okay.
Three. Take a minute. Ball four.
Your
Ball
attention,
four.
please.
Take your base.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Ball four. Take your base.
Number 57. Now pitching for
Take
the
your base.
Yankees.
Ball four.
Number 33.
Ball four. Take your
Ryan
base.
Flynn. Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 45. Trevor Rosenthal. Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 68. Ellen Brooke-Henson. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland. Number 56. Carter Cat. Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 54. Rosen Chapman. Now pitching for Oakland.
Ball four. Take
Number
your base.
46. Greg Kimbrough.
Ball four. Take your base.
There it is. To play St. Louis in the World Series.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the 7th and deciding game of the ALCS, the Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, clinching the American League pennant. They will represent the AL in the World Series starting in a couple of days. Thanks for tuning in today. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball.
Let's play ball. Three. Take your base. Ball four. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Ball four. Take your base. Take your base. Ball four. Ball four. Take your base. Ball four. Take your base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics. Number 52. Ryan Butcher. Now pitching for the Cardinals. Number 70. Tyler Lyon.
Three. Ball four. Take your base. Ball four. Take your base. Take your base. Ball four.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis. Number 36. Sean
Ball
Gilmore.
four. Take your base.
Now pitching for the Athletics. Number 46. Craig Kimbrough.